Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1 Episode 3! Make sure to subscribe, share, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure to thumbs up and turn the little bell on for notifications. All those little things.
Yeah, we've been releasing more videos than usual lately, so you might not know about them.
Yeah, that's true. We got some trailer reactions going on. It's fun. We talked about Jojo Rabbit, some of the things that we saw at TIFF, and now they're coming out in theaters. So excited for people to see Knives Out. So good.
I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah. Also, if you haven't seen Parasite, best movie of the year.
Yes.
Anyway, Drag Race. Scaredy Cat has gone home.
I'm gonna say it. I think they made a mistake.
I think so too. You know, I think, well, first of all, I think that Cheryl should have been in the bottom last week.
Yeah.
Not just because she was in the bottom again this week, but her look was worse.
Yeah.
I just, you know, I liked Scaredy's runway look.
Yeah.
And her performance was as forgettable or as lackluster as Cheryl's was. And and Cheryl was already in the bottom the week before, so it's like, let's light a fire. Let's see what she can do.
I just feel like, you know, I would have liked to have seen more from Scaredy Cat.
Yeah.
I feel like she had more to show.
Yes.
Everyone has walked in. Baga has won. She's got her RuPeter badge. Oh, I'm going to have to get some bigger tits to fit all my badges.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get bigger tits so I can fit all my badges on my tits.
Cocky corner. They kept calling it confidence corner, but I'm calling it cocky corner. I'm enjoying this season.
Yeah.
Mostly, I think, because I'm enjoying the queens.
Uh-huh.
We'll talk about some things that I don't think they're set up for.
Format of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just talk about it now? So I think, like, when we see later in the lip sync.
Yes.
And this is, like, the third now.
The third, lip sync.
Yeah.
In a row.
Uh-huh. Everyone's like, oh, well, I'm a singer. I'm a dancer. I'm a
stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Whatever. I
performer.
Perform live, you know, with my voice, essentially.
Yeah, I feel like the show would have been smart to not just copy-paste, but rather to look at the queens that they're picking and the talent and the way that they perform differently in UK and say, well, let's change this a little.
I just don't know what that would be. Like, Lip Sync for Your Life is so good.
It is so good.
I don't know
But it's not so good if they're all bad at it.
This is true, but I just don't know what else it would be. It couldn't be like, okay, you do your stand-up routine and you dance.
I mean,
for us.
Yeah, it would be
like,
weird.
It would be like a talent show off at the end.
I wouldn't hate that.
I'm not necessarily mad at it, but
I mean, if it's like you have 45 seconds to impress me.
Go. Because then there would be really good ones and they'd be like, oh no.
They choked. Oh no.
Oh no. It is, you know, Charlie Heights may have been right.
Do something, Charlie.
I'm not a lip sync performer. 99% of the acts in London sing live.
Well, I do think it's weird. A lot of the judging, particularly this week, was, well, you've seen the first 11 seasons of Drag Race, so you should know how to perform and how to be a contestant on this show. And it's like, well, it should be a different show. And also, that's saying that, like, drag is only classified to Drag Race.
Right.
You know, and that Drag Race is its own kind of drag, which it is, but, like...
But only because they've selected that.
Exactly.
And it then becomes a little bit too constraining.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, why don't we take this opportunity to recognize other types? And I think they did a good job. I like the conversation they had with Crystal.
I see drag as a coloring box of gender, and I like to take lots of little bits from everywhere and put them all together and really mess with people's minds.
Drag is a way, and this is how Ru started, gender fuck. Like, it is a way to say, fuck gender, I'm going to blur the lines. If you want to be a woman with armpit hair, that's fine. If you want to be a man with armpit hair, if you want to shave, if you don't want to shave, like, it doesn't matter, and it shouldn't.
Right.
And then when you surprise people with that hairy chest or hairy armpits, it just fucks with them a bit, and I really like that.
And drag's a big middle finger to that.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And then so everyone's de-dragging. I mean, Blue really came in hot this week.
Yes.
Can I just ask you what you thought about people thinking you were fake?
What I like about it, it's like she said, it's like a stealth shade. You know, well, gowns are so basic, Ru. I mean, your looks are always great, but loved it.
Ball gowns and stuff are fun, but I just think they've been done to death, you know?
Yeah.
No offense.
She seemed to have a lot of confidence coming out of the lip sync, which was nice.
Yes.
Like, she seemed to be like, okay, I'm here. Everyone has embraced me in their bosom. Like, I'm
I've shown I can do
I deserve
well
to
enough
be here.
to be,
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And then it was a challenge she was comfortable with this week with sewing, so she was like, I'm here, and I'm being shady. Graham Norton's back, yay. And Dame Twig, I didn't realize she was a dame.
I didn't either, but good for her.
Fabulous. And then Michelle looking good.
Yeah.
I like the big hair on Michelle.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. And the mini challenge, oh my gosh, this was so silly. So it was very Midsommar.
Oh, you're right.
Time to dance around the maypole.
Who's going to be the May Queen? You know?
Yeah, exactly. Who can dance the longest? Oh my god.
Bringing some tea.
Oh, yeah, oh, that's right. Oh my god, if they were just drinking tea and Something Wong was wearing a bear shirt, I was like, this is getting a little too close for comfort, you guys.
Having flashbacks.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, they have to get into quick drag of an English rose.
The brows come off. Yeah, 15 minutes to get into drag.
Ready, set, go.
And then they have to dress like a lady. I don't know.
It was confusing in what exactly they were tasked to
I
look
think like a fancy lady, like a.
I don't know if all of them got that memo.
Oh no, they definitely didn't. But I think that's what it was.
Sure.
Like a prim, sort of proper lady who's a class act. I don't know. That's my interpretation of
like a dame.
English rose. Yeah, there you go.
But yes, it's this like musical chairs maypole where
I'm really enjoying Crystal's confessionals.
Yes.
Blue is looking like she's in the throes of the pox. It's very Black Death realness.
And it really was. It was like, bring out your
I
dead.
appreciate it. This medieval times sort of like villagers, or like through the muck. My name's Dennis.
Come on.
With some lovely filth down here. Oh, how'd you do?
I'm not old. I'm 37. Whatever. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm 37, I'm not old. Well, I can't just call you man. You could say Dennis.
Well, and then Baga's look was something.
Teresa Maypole is what they called her.
Yeah.
They're all dancing around the maypole and the music stops. Vivienne's like dick. Her like fake. Remember her like fake dick?
Or balls set?
It was both. It was
Okay.
like a dick and balls.
Gotcha.
Of like a puppet or something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a choice. It was
a surprise.
It was.
Look.
Woo!
And Crystal getting right up on that pole. I appreciated that.
Yeah.
And I thought Davina had a lot of energy. Flipped into those splits.
Yes.
She had a lot going on. There was a lot of good ones. Baga just seemed to be rolling around.
Yeah.
She did. And she wore herself out. Like she was tuckered out. And she was like, oh. And she kind of was like a bug that died and upside down. And just crawling. Like, oh boy.
Out of breath, I'm bloody knackered, I've put the wrong shoes on, I'm coughing me minge up.
She really tuckered herself out.
A little bit. We got Cheryl had her two shablam.
Shablam.
Yeah, they were good shablams.
They were.
Yeah.
They were. She seemed apparently very confident and comfortable in dancing. So
yes.
I would like to see more. I mean, hopefully they do. I'm sure they'll do like a musical dance singing number.
They better, because it's tailored for this cast.
Absolutely. Give me a rusical.
But Blue's outfit, it was really, with the bowl cut.
Right? It kind of was like Simple Jack.
A little bit. Or
meets like British.
The Crucible?
Yes.
I didn't even know it was
yes.
Pilgrimy. I really enjoyed it. I thought she really went, like she developed a character and went all out with it. And I was like, I appreciate this, Blue. Like, you have been a little quiet.
Right.
And, like,
she's certainly serving character.
Yes.
And this episode was definitely the most fun so far.
And the most shady.
Well, that's what made it fun.
Shablam.
But like, there was a lot of personality, and like people were. I think they've gotten comfortable with each other. They've warmed up a little, and the gloves are off. Well.
Oh, the fingerless gloves.
We'll talk about it.
Whenever they have to do a in the workroom create something challenge,
yeah.
there's always more shade because they're all just standing around for 8 hours bitching at each other and being like, "Girl, you're making that outfit," you know. And so, I'll help you pack.
I'll help you pack.
The cape was better than what ended up happening.
I know.
I mean, that's not saying much, but.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She must realize, right?
So Cheryl wins, and I was like, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it didn't really matter, I don't think it really did, but I mean, she at least won something.
It may have sabotaged her in a way, because she went and maybe someone else would have grabbed those ugly gloves.
I mean, maybe, right? Who knows?
She wins an extra 15 seconds to rifle through the pile of garbage. I was like, oh.
I mean, it's something.
The BBC's really strict about this prize money stuff.
But then this was a pleasant surprise.
Love this. Can't wait. Give me more. All of it.
Always. I mean, I really hope that this becomes a thing where previous queens just pop up on set to be like, oh, hey.
No, I want more of it. I want all of it. Raven, she's Shay's Lounge, sort of like a Cleopatra, you know, being like carried, but it's on this like Barbie's Dreamhouse car. It's like Barbie Corvette.
I think it was a real car.
Oh, it was a real car, but
okay.
it looked like, you know, like Barbie's dream car or whatever.
Sure.
I mean, it was shitty.
Pink.
It was pink, you know.
It looked very 80s.
Yeah.
Like, I think this car doesn't function, and it was...
Like Molly Ringwald's car in Pretty in Pink. Like,
sure, it was like $50 that they got off of like a scrapyard and painted pink.
PA's like pushing the car, and
There's like
the brick crew's like, yeah, I'm driving, or whatever. Just like the rest of the brick crew's behind.
Yeah. I mean, that would be fun.
That'd be fun. Love Raven.
Yeah.
Can't get enough. She looks great. They were all like, oh my God. Oh, it's Raven. Oh my God. Oh, you look beautiful.
She really did.
You look amazing. I will say so to you just to be nice.
She's a shady queen.
All of you guys think that I'm like...
I would never say that. Her interview was her look was I would never say that.
Speaking of this fabulous shirt, it's available at MovieBitches.threadless.com, along with a ton of others. But this is a pretty great one.
I love it.
I would never say that.
I would never say that.
Using random items from this car boot sale to create high fashion looks.
I do love when she just like picked up that bass and was just like,
oh yeah, she's gonna fresh tilapia.
Just real fishy down there.
Yeah.
Just real fishy.
Yeah.
I appreciated it.
Is that my ring?
Oh my God, is it?
Raven.
This is mine.
I've been looking for that.
Is that yours?
It is now, bitch. Oh, Raven, you never learn.
It's mine now, bitch.
Oh, Raven, you never learn. So good.
Yeah, hopefully Juju will be on next.
Oh God, I love Juju B.
And so the maxi challenge is that you have to repurpose an outfit. I like that. With all this garbage and go. And so Cheryl gets 15 seconds head start.
She's going through and I was like, are those VHS tapes?
I know, and then I was like, oh, is someone going to make a fringed outfit out of the tape? Oh, they did.
Yeah.
It was good, but obvious.
Exactly. It took us it took us 2 seconds. By the way, if you haven't been watching our viewing parties, Patreon subscribers of $10 a month or more have access to our viewing parties that we watch live and react.
Yes, that's true.
Because that happened on a viewing party. Everyone who's seen it
proof.
already knows.
Proof.
Yeah, there's videotape evidence.
Oh, so is she gonna? Oh, she did. Okay, great. Cheryl runs and grabs all the yellow latex gloves.
Mistake. I think we can definitively say now, cleaning products, particularly kitchen cleaning products, don't belong on the runway.
Somebody could make it work.
So what were the gloves that Mayhem did?
They were black, so it was a little more leathery, you know. Ooh,
I think it's just that bright yellow and green that are just hideous.
Yeah.
Cheryl's was fine.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. It was better than the sponge dress.
That is true.
I just don't think it's necessarily the best idea. I mean, we'll also talk about Baga's sponge look.
Well, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to unpack.
The shade of it all!
So, quick commercial break, and then we will be back with getting ready and the runway and lip sync. There's a lot it's the whole episode, really. So come back.
So everyone's getting ready to, do their stations. Rue's coming by, checking in on everybody. She gets to Vinegar. This conversation, it was
rough.
Really funny.
Well, your drag is, it's...
I want to pick the right wordage.
It's kind of, sort of hodgepodge.
Not glamorous. It's
a hodgepodge.
It was a bit hodgepodge.
Ooh, that tea is scalding.
This tea is so hot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh,
Vinegar took it in stride, maybe too much so.
I can go with hodgepodge. Whoa.
Yeah, I think a little bit. I mean, I don't know.
Was it her later that was like, oh yeah, I mean, you never know with what Ru's really trying to tell you. And I was like,
I'm just trying to like process what she said. Like, obviously with Ru, I always feel like there's clues.
I don't think it was a hint in your case.
it was pretty clear that she hated your drag. So. Personality, great.
I mean, to be fair, her looks have been lackluster.
Oh, yes. Oh, I don't disagree.
And unfortunately, I mean, the first one was tough because she didn't wear the one that she'd prepared.
Right.
I mean, the pictures, well, they were much more polished.
They were better.
It was a lot more cheeky. I think she has a cheeky style that Ru doesn't necessarily get.
Her Bond girl look was, too. You know, it didn't have a extra little cheeky...
Oh my God, you know what I realized? I conflated her Bond girl look with Something Wong's suit from tonight.
Oh, I mean, you're not totally off.
It was like bad executive realness.
It was who's wearing this to work?
And Ru goes to Blue Hydrangea, who really was just the stealth shade queen. They were talking about her variety of outfits and silhouettes.
Yes.
It was interesting because then she wore a silhouette that we'd already seen.
That she wore last week.
Yeah, but
it wasn't a gown.
It was not a. It was not a gown. Ru, you know, gowns are just so played out. I mean, you always look lovely.
I can't wait to see what you come up with.
Thank you. And I can't wait to see what you're wearing tomorrow as well.
Oh, you ain't ready for this.
Bitch, you're not ready. You're not ready to see it. I mean, she wasn't.
No.
The legs were out.
Oh, it was great.
It was really good.
It was good.
And I did love that Blue picked her up her how's your head joke.
Yeah, oh, well, I still haven't had any complaints, but, you know.
I'm working on it. It was a hard week last week, you know? It was like, you got it. You picked it up.
Ru, you want to know if I watched the show? I watched the show.
There was a lot of confident queens.
Yes.
Davina was like, I got this. And I was like, oh no.
Turns out she did.
It turns out she did. I mean, nobody was wrong in their confidence, but there was just so many queens that were like, I'm killing this.
Bago was falsely wrong. I mean, just in the confidence corner.
But sure. She was confident in herself to sell a piece of shit outfit.
Fair.
I don't think she never claimed her outfit was good.
No.
She never claimed to be able to sew or anything. So Crystal was like, oh, I got this, no big deal. You know, Davina and Blue were all like, I'm a seamstress, bitch, I got this.
You don't have to be a great seamstress to do well at one of these challenges. Yeah. You just have to know, how can I construct something that'll look good on me?
Exactly. What can I execute?
Exactly. And I think some of these challenges where it's like not like here's a ton of shitty fabric, but more here's a ton of weird ass products.
It's better.
It's better because you can fasten them together in unique ways, or you can hot glue shit onto stuff.
It's the reason that it's the most popular challenge on Project Runway.
Absolutely. Well, but their actual seem.
But like that's still like that's always the most popular challenge.
Yes.
People like to see. Oh,
well, you like to see the transformation. Exactly. Yeah.
But you got more creative with it.
Yeah.
Because you didn't just have orange fabric.
Oh my God. Definitely me do it.
La 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 la. Bye. Satan made me do it.
Ru was coming for the queens this week. She goes up to Something Wong. Is this the fabric you're using? It's not stretchy at all. It has no give.
Stretchy fabric is a queen's best friend.
Oh, yeah.
It forgives a multitude of sins. But you've chosen to make it very hard on yourself.
Do you know how to sew? Oh, you just ripped apart a jacket? Like, she's just having a conversation with herself, essentially. Just like...
I love a stretchy material, darling.
I'm going to pull this off.
Well, Graham Norton said it perfectly. It was like, she seemed to think this was a sewing challenge.
Right.
And not a fashion challenge.
And also not an unconventional materials challenge.
Yeah.
And I think that's really the point for me, is that it's like she came out and she had to tell this whole story about how these were blinds and the chains were the chains from the blinds and whatever. And it's like, if you had to say that, didn't do the job. Like, I misunderstood the challenge.
Yes.
So I think Ru was trying to explain that, but also trying to be like, girl, you're not helping yourself at all.
Yeah.
Pick a different thing. Go find some other shit. Go ask someone for something.
Parachute pants!
Oh my God.
But then she didn't make them.
She never made parachute pants.
She just made a skirt she couldn't walk in.
Yeah.
Parachute pants. Right, I got this.
Well,
right,
good luck with that.
Love you.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I like that Ru just basically was like, don't make this jacket.
Yeah.
She did.
This seems like a bad idea.
But then, yes, back in the confidence corner, I mean, I did appreciate the Vivienne and Bago are just like, now we're going to do this Thelma and Louise parody. And they put on their handkerchief. Go, girl, girl, I love you. You're supposed to give me your hand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They like, you know.
Yeah.
Let's drive off this cliff.
Together.
So then we actually get to see
right.
Vinegar's orange cape. I mean, it was better. I feel like you could have done something with this.
Bring it to the hodgepodge, 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 hodgepodge.
It had volume. It was a fabric that wasn't falling apart. It wasn't great, but you know. But this is when everyone's just flat out like, she's totally fucked.
Goodbye.
Good luck. Enjoy.
Bring it to the hodgepodge.
She's so fucked. She's fucked.
They're just like.
I mean, yeah.
And then later, something Wong is like, if you go home, I'm gonna be really sad. I mean, it was sad. But she was just like, there was no possibility that anyone else was going home. She was just like, so when you go home this week, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna miss you. Jesus Christ, guys.
Dear, you're my friend. It does seem like it's been enough time that they're all starting to kind of form relationships and stuff. And that makes it more fun.
Mm-hmm. Blue again with this shit. That sort of weird passive-aggressive conversation with Davina.
Will you tell me about when you started drag in like the 1800s or whatever?
So, what was it like when you started drag in the 1800s?
Yes, that's right.
It's like, bitch! And then they have a whole conversation about how much drag has changed because of the internet, because of the popularity of the show, et cetera, et cetera. And it was so different when she started out.
Because of technology and the internet, it just wasn't there when I was starting out doing drag. You couldn't go on and find a load of tutorials about how to do a smoking eye, how to do this.
The expectations are higher.
Davina like wasn't feeding into Blue. Like Blue just kept on, like she was high on her shady horse.
Do you mean dark horse?
So, you know,
yes,
and I was like,
she was having fun being a goofy, silly,
but I was like,
shady
okay,
lady.
we've got it. You can calm it down.
Sure.
For half a tick.
Well, like, we didn't need it at the end.
And if you don't know what you're doing, you're not a drag queen.
So you're not a drag queen then? Because you don't have a clue what you're doing today, bitch.
Yeah, she said something at the end and it was just like, okay.
We didn't need that.
You were having a moment, but
Yeah, like you start with a joke and then you have a serious conversation and you're like, isn't that nice? Oh, I love you, girl. You old bitch. So maybe you could have one at the end. But it has to be the right button.
And everyone's coming for Cheryl's fancy a finger.
How about 700 rubber ones?
These aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
I'm thoroughly enjoying Davina in the confessional.
Oh my God, yes.
And Crystal.
Yes.
Crystal in the confessional.
Shablam.
So another quick commercial break and we will be back with the runway. Posh on a penny.
It was right up here.
Posh. So Rue comes out in this ruby red sequin
Christmas bow.
Twirly, yeah, ooh.
Ribboned.
Yeah.
Voluminous, luminous is the word I meant.
Yes.
Just look at
her bodice.
Christmas ribbon. I was just like, yes.
I was here for
The
it.
legs were there.
Yeah.
It was up to her ass.
Oh my God, yeah.
She looked fucking great.
Great. Her makeup and hair were lovely. It was good.
Rue looks great.
Great.
Love it.
Yeah.
First down the runway, Davina DeCampo. Oh my God. And there's a huge fuck off umbrella.
I'm obsessed.
Surprise.
I saw that umbrella in like the garbage car and I was like, yes to this umbrella though. And I'm so glad that she used it so well.
So well. I love this out of these grocery bags.
Those thick like IKEA bags.
No stretch in them. It wasn't
No.
for this tailored like Chanel suit with this
Burberry-esque.
in this androgynous David Bowie, Tilda Swinton, you know, fashion clown.
Yeah.
I was obsessed.
It was like a
with
little
this.
Cirque du Soleil meets Fifth Element. I don't
Blade
know, but I
Runner
loved it.
makeup
Yeah, Blade Runner.
with the, oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
I just couldn't say enough about it. Like I just kept being like, yes! Oh my God, yes!
Yes.
Yes! All of it. Oh my God.
I was gagging. I personally loved the white eyelashes.
It like went with.
Exactly.
You know,
it made sense. It told a story.
It was so fashion. It was so good. I loved this.
It reminds me a little bit of Detox's latex look.
Kind of. I was gonna say, can't you see like Sasha Velour wearing this?
Yes, definitely that too.
It felt very like progressive androgynous fashion.
Yeah.
With the red wig and
I really liked it.
So good. This was like fashion clown. Highest level.
Yep.
Loved it.
Yep. Oh boy. And then a high to a low. Next is Bago Chipz. And she took those like copper steel wool pads.
Yeah.
And this was a mistake.
Well, I mean, oh boy, this was bad.
The silhouette was just
absolute
awful.
shit. Like, this was just falling apart. I would say the bodice was okay. Like, it didn't look like it was falling off of her.
But it seemed like it was an actual bodice that she then just attached all of these things to. So it's like, well, sure, it's not going to fall apart.
No, but like at least it looked almost, she had done sort of a swirl on the tip. Like, it didn't just look like she threw it at it.
Yeah, but it still looked really wide.
It was bad. I'm just saying that was the best part of it, because then the, steel wool diaper that she was wearing, it was so bad.
It was really bad. It was like bigger in the ass.
Was it shorts? It was bloomers? I'm not sure. It was so bad.
It was really awful.
This Jerry Halliwell wig. Oh. Rude. This was so terrible.
It was really awful. It was dry fit level bad for me. It was like, yikes. You should not have walked down the runway in this.
And she did have, confidence and character in it, but it did not win me over. I was like, oh no, but this is still very bad.
Very bad. At least if she had done the bodice of the steel wool and then some other skirt of fabric or whatever else she found.
Make a circle skirt out of a trash bag. At least it wouldn't have been this. I mean, the bottom was really, it was just like falling off. It looked like she had a, dumpy diaper.
Yeah, but then it was annoying to me too that like the back, I mean, obviously so she could tie it up, but like the corset was just then like black in the back. Yeah. It was like, well, this seems like you glued a bunch of steel wool to a corset. Then if you're gonna do that, then wear like black latex leggings or like something to tie in the black or black choker or something. So you're like, oh, I did it on purpose. Something.
Next on the runway was Blue Hydrangea. And I liked this.
I liked it.
It was a lot of ideas. It was very Harley Quinn. She has the two-tone lips and the yellow hair. It was very cartoony. I liked her head.
Yes. I liked a lot of this. I would just get rid of the stupid cheap Party City streamers.
The streamers looked really cheap.
Send them back to Party City where they came from.
She didn't do anything interesting with those streamers.
They were just there.
Sort of looked like they were on an afterthought.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
But it was like an interesting fabric, and I didn't love that it was the exact same silhouette as last week.
Right.
With the chaps and the sort of bathing suit bottom. So I liked this, and I see why she was safe.
Certainly.
In a different challenge, maybe where there weren't as many strong tops, she could have maybe been in the top, the bottom of the top. But I was like, yeah, you're safe.
Oh boy, and then back to the bottom again with Something Wong. She has her blazer.
I just
and the skirt.
The execution was there, aside from the fact that she apparently forgot to make a shirt.
But I was really impressed though that she was able to actually pull it off, the tailoring and whatever else.
It was tailored very well.
It was nice. I just wish that, it wasn't clasped.
It was so weird with the and then I'm just gonna kind of keep my top together with my arms. It's like, girl, just put like a snap at least.
It's something.
At least. I mean, if you don't have time to do a buttonhole, I get it, but like an eye hook, something. Come on.
Literally, if she just sewed in a fucking string, I don't care. Just do something to keep it together.
So there's not this awkward and I'm maybe gonna flash you with these X'd out nipples. Why?
Why? And if she did that anyway at the end because there was a choice that she wanted to do, maybe fine.
At least it would have been more of a surprise if it had been closed.
Right. Exactly.
So
it
weird.
was like basically coming open and then she's like, haha.
Executive, again, you can't wear this to work. You don't have a top on or a bra. But then I like the idea of the curtain chains.
But they looked really cheap, and I liked the idea better that Michelle had of if you put them on the front. I was thinking you could do them like a pocket watch chain, so dangling
cute.
down, kind of make it a little more.
Or even on your
Sergeant
skirt,
Pepper-y.
like a belt,
Yes.
with like a little drop, But then also close the jacket. I really don't understand why she didn't make a shirt.
Slap 2 fucking fly swatters on. I don't know. What does that tell me? I still don't know. But
I still don't know.
At least it's something. I don't know.
This is weird. At least I'm gonna chuckle.
Yeah. Like, those are fly swatters on her tits. Maybe she could have borrowed 2 of Cheryl's gloves and slapped them on her tits. Like,
like
I've been grabbed.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, like,
boob, hand,
bra,
boob, suit look.
Yeah, that could have been fun.
Why though?
I there's still no why. I'm just thinking of stuff that would have made it better.
I don't know.
Debatable.
Debatable. And next down the runway, the Vivienne.
Ooh, yes.
And this VHS fringe. Now, this wasn't the most original of ideas.
Sure.
She executed it to the best it could be.
Yes.
With these big cricket shoulder pads
Love
that she made with the streamers.
Drama.
The face.
Oh, yeah.
was paint, and the wig was really good.
Well, and it was interesting. It was certainly a choice. I don't know how much I loved it, but I guess I did. Like, she painted her whole neckline black, and even to the pointy little chin that she did.
It looked like a neck brace.
A little bit. It was like, was she in traction?
I think it was like, look at this face. Like,
Yes.
framing
Yes.
the face,
Yes.
right? It was debatable whether it was helpful or not.
Yes.
I think it made it a little more interesting.
Yes.
And different.
Yes.
But also I was like, ooh, are you okay?
Yes.
But really like this.
Yeah.
The silhouette worked for her, and
Yeah.
the face.
Well, I mean, also, if she wants to make another one.
We got the tapes.
Boy, so the next was Vinegar
Back to
Strokes.
the bottom.
Back to the bottom. Vinegar Strokes in this paper Bible
Again,
cookbook. What was it? Dictionary
cookbook. This was very bad.
Very bad. Poorly constructed because it was slapdash at the end. You know, and
The wig was bad.
Yep.
The makeup was bad. The nude illusion, if we can
Oh,
call it that, was
bad.
bad. Her pasties were really
like,
giving you a wink. I mean,
Yep.
the tassel, it was falling apart. It was
not good.
Not good. This sort of bolero, again, no top. Like these, it's so bizarre to me that Something Wong and her basically had the same outfit on.
Right.
To varying degrees of like
Finish,
sewing
but
success.
yes.
But essentially we're wearing the same thing. It's just like,
I guess it's because they couldn't use one of their own. And so they didn't have time to make, you know, it was like, oh, well, fuck, I ran out of time to do a shirt.
like literally 101. Don't make multiple pieces if you can't sew. You know, don't make structured things.
Yep.
Don't make tailored jackets. What's happening?
What's happening?
I really felt bad.
I mean, I felt bad too because like it was obvious that she ran out of time. It was all just like time managed. She spent too much time making her orange.
Well, she said it's like the fifth idea I had or something.
5,000th or whatever.
She
Yeah.
paper mached her shoes. I mean, talk about hodgepodge.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, I mean,
right? It was like
Mod Podge.
it was like Mod Podge. Mod Podge. Bring it to the Mod Podge. Mod
Mod
Podge.
Podge.
Mod Podge. Mod
Mod
Podge.
Podge.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it was not good.
No.
But you know,
She tried. She didn't give up.
she didn't walk down the runway naked. Now, I'm not mad necessarily at someone being like, I made a bikini. Like, I made a newspaper bikini, and this is my outfit. Just the pasties, and she made herself some underwear and be like, look, this is what I got.
I love my body and I love my dissolvable bathing suit. Look at this paper. You go into the ocean and it's just...
Next down the runway, Miss Cheryl Hole.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out at first what was happening with this.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized this looks like a slutty Big Bird on Halloween costume.
Sure.
The hair.
Yep.
It was very like, I'm Big Bird, duh. Like, it was that.
Sure. Love that.
The yellow, like,
Yep.
little feathers.
Fringe, yep,
you know,
feathery,
and, like,
yep.
Big hair,
Uh-huh.
and like the yellow lips.
I see it.
You know?
I do, I get that. I didn't hate this.
Didn't hate it.
I thought it should be safe.
I thought Baga's was worse.
Yes.
And like they should have swapped. I guess they really are like, Cheryl.
Cheryl, you got it. Exactly.
But then if you're just going to save her again.
Well, I think they knew that they had to because it wasn't that bad, but I think they just kept her out so they could literally say, girl, you got to step it up.
Right.
Or you're going home.
But
Last
the fact
chance.
that they've given her 3 chances.
3 chances without even putting her in the bottom 2 to lip sync. Let her lip sync and see how she does.
Dance her ass off.
Exactly.
Which apparently is that her.
There were opportunities for it, so yeah.
She really gave Baga a lifeline.
Oh my gosh.
That outfit was shit.
So bad.
She was shit. Her outfit was shit.
I would never say
Her
that.
trying to sell her book to the judges was shit. She's shit.
Her trying to scrub the floor was pretty hilarious though.
I would never say that.
The little fringy gloves was pretty fun. I think the bodice was the problem.
I think on any other season, she probably would have been safe. You know, there was so many highs.
Yes.
And so many lows.
Yes.
You know, there wasn't really a place to hide.
No.
And because she'd been in the bottom twice before.
Yeah.
Because I thought her wig was great.
Yes.
Her face looked
I
great.
thought like the fragile or
right.
danger or
Meaty
whatever.
tuck, though.
Oh yes, it was a meaty tuck.
But
It
if
was
you're
for
going to
me-
show off the tuck.
Sure, you gotta have it. Like,
gotta-
let's talk to Trinity first. Then last down the runway, Crystal.
My God.
This was also fabulous.
Loved it. This was just, I mean, I couldn't decide. I kept going back and forth. Do I like Davina's better? Do I like this better? I think in the end, Davina's was just that much more fashionable.
Yes.
And this was just that much more costume.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes.
And so that was the breaking point, but boy, did I love this.
I thought it was great. I mean, the tailoring, the fit, the design was all great.
Baroque,
yes.
Corset with all this like ornate patternry, and then
the pleated
mustard, velvet curtains with the beignets that were just beach balls.
Love it.
So good. She seemed like some sort of, because she had like the wings on her head and she was holding the
little
geometric ball or whatever. It felt like she was referencing like a muse or a goddess or something.
Yes, it was very like.
This is Aries, or whatever.
Or like Venus de Milo-y, whatever, I don't know. Some sort of like, and then you can. But like the opera goddess, I don't know. It was very like, it was a lot.
And the boots matched the butt. Oh,
yes.
So
she made the boot, loved it.
The wig, the makeup. And they did talk about how like the chest hair in this really, like the whole aesthetic just like fully flowed together.
Yeah.
I adored this look.
Yeah.
And I mean, I almost would have said it's a tie.
I mean, you both get repeater badges.
You both get repeater badges.
They didn't have the budget for that.
They didn't,
And you both get to share one repeater badge. What the hell? We'll throw in 2. All 3 of you are the winners. You've each won a repeater badge.
But it was so close. I was so happy that there was so many good looks.
Yeah.
It was really like either you fucking nailed it or whoa, that was basically just garbage that you glued to your body.
Yep. So Davina DeCampo wins, and I definitely when they showed it again,
like just above
the whole everything,
the vibe,
and
the make,
that goddamn umbrella, she worked it.
Really, she sold the shit out of it.
I do love a good accessory.
We're splitting hairs here. They were both so good.
So great.
Loving both of them.
Yeah.
They're my top 2.
I think so.
At this moment.
Yes.
Because the Vivienne and Bago, love them.
Yep.
They need to get off their high horse a little.
Do you mean dark horse?
A little bit,
like right on the edge of like,
a little too cocky.
A little bit too much.
Yeah.
Not everyone needs your advice. It's cool.
She didn't ask for it.
She didn't ask for it. You might be right. She didn't ask.
She didn't ask. So let her.
Why you're helping her?
Exactly. Let her sink. And I mean, I liked the judges and everyone, and then when they went backstage, they were all kind of talking and selling themselves and whatever. And I'm really enjoying the personality that's coming out. The charisma is there, and I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun just watching them all.
Yeah.
Especially this episode.
It's a good cast.
It's a great cast. And I'm like, this is the best part of Drag Race that I like. It's just when they get to be
Kicking with each other,
and when they're fun and loud and creative, and it's great. But unfortunately, Vinegar Strokes and Something Wong are in the bottom. Oh my god, she was so shocked.
I'm shocked. She just kept talking. Ru was like, and you can go to the back, Cheryl, and whatever, Cheryl, you're safe.
Oh my god.
I am shocked.
Oh my god. And they joined the other girls.
I'm fully in shock.
It must have been so much that they could not cut around it. Because there was so much of it.
Yes. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know why she was so shocked that Cheryl was safe. I guess just because she'd been in the bottom so much.
3 times in a row.
But also,
Ru usually does not give you that many chances.
That's true, but like her look though, Something Wong's bad.
All I would say is she showed off her sewing skills.
Sure. She tried very hard.
I don't know. They were all bad. What are you gonna do? I don't know.
Fair.
But it does seem like, really, bitch?
A little bit. Another
lifesaver.
Well, it was very Essex. They lip sync to Would I Lie to You by the Eurythmics. I'm a little bummed they didn't have Sweet Dreams.
I mean, that's more obvious.
Did I tell you about the song that my sister and I made up when we were kids? Sweet Dreams Are Made of Cheese. Travel the world in the 7 Bs.
Why Bs?
Because it rhymes with C's.
Okay, great.
But we didn't change any of the other lyrics.
More cheese puns,
Oh, sure. Anytime I hear that song, I think of my sister. Sweet Dreams Are Made of Cheese. Anyway, that's not the song they lip sync to.
No. They lip sync to Would I Lie to You by the Eurythmics. This was not great.
Nope.
Again, this is when I really was like, wait, they're just wearing the same outfit.
Yes.
Like, they just have pasties and no shirts, shorts, mini skirts, and jackets on. Like, this is so bizarre.
So bizarre.
I thought Something Wong's lip sync was on.
Yeah.
She was. it's like mostly there. You know, like there's just a little something missing in these lip syncs.
A little bit.
You know, and whether that's culturally in the drag scene or whatever it is, or maybe, you know, we're going to get to it and Cheryl's going to blow us out of the water. I don't know. But I do know that there's just like a little something missing. Yeah. Something's like, you're like, that's good.
But it's also weird things where it's like,
nice.
Oh, and then I went to the back of the stage.
And fell again.
Yeah.
What
and then
is this like?
and
then I fell.
And then I crawled across I like scooted.
But it wasn't like, yes! It was like, oh no.
It was not Naomi Smalls giving me life. It was like, ooh, but what's happening?
Like, oh no, are you okay? Did you
Someone help her, she probably can't get up.
Oh no. But her Vinegar's dance moves were just the like, ha, hip, hop, land. You know, there was like weird jerky moves.
Well, then at some point I'm melting.
Yeah, she just started littering the stage with her paper. It was a lot. I don't know. And something Wong takes her skirt off, and it was okay.
Right. Oh, but then Vinegar Strokes takes hers off, and at the end it's just her minge.
No, she did a 1-2.
Yeah.
It wasn't all the way off.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, is that her vagine?
Yeah.
That nude illusion was confusing.
Yes.
It was really reflective. You know, it was like real. There was a lot of highlighter in it. It was really, you know, a highlight, and then I was disappointed that she didn't twirl her pasties.
I know, she was doing it backstage.
Seems like a no-brainer.
Right?
Maybe she couldn't like really get it going. But like in that case, why isn't she wearing her tits? Why are both the breastplate queens not wearing their tits, but instead putting pasties on with no top? I'm so confused. But when Vinegar sort of like sits down at some point, they cut to all the judges sort of going, like Twiggy and just all going, no.
I don't care for this.
Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, I thought it's weird because it's not like bad. It's not, I didn't know the lyrics at all.
Right.
It's not, I stood in place and didn't try. It's just like, what are you doing? And also, you're not giving it to me.
But I did think that Something Wong overall edged it out.
If Ru had said, Sachet, you both go away?
Double elimination.
Is that what? Sachet, you both go away. I wouldn't have been like,
right.
You know, because it was like fine.
Yeah.
But again, all these lip syncs have been like fine. Vinegar goes home, sad.
I like her personality a lot.
I like her personality a lot. She was fun. She was happy and vibrant, and I enjoyed her. She seems like she's probably a great entertainer.
Yes.
Like in the club.
Yes.
Would gladly go see her show.
Yeah.
Her aesthetic, unfortunately, did not fit the show at all.
No. You know what I think would be a great challenge for this, like for UK? Club 96. Because then they could really be in their element of...
Give them a crowd.
Yes, give them a crowd to
interact with.
Yep.
Whether it's a stand-up challenge or
whatever it is.
pole dancing challenge. Yep. I think they should bring back the pole dancing challenge. Who
Yeah.
made the most tips?
Also, I mean, I love that idea of it's just a challenge where it's like, you know what? You each get 3 minutes to do your best
bit.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of the talent. Yeah, it's a variety show. But like, do it. Love it. It was a good episode. I had a lot of fun.
It was a great episode. It was a shady episode. I'm getting to know everyone's personalities.
Yes.
People are starting to break away from the pack.
Yep. I'm excited for Snatch Game.
Snatch Game next week with apparently the best character ever, according to Michelle, and her very reflective glasses.
Oh yeah, that was driving me crazy.
Oh boy. I was like, somebody needed to tell her.
Someone needed to say, sorry, Michelle, you can't wear those glasses.
Unless you want to wear like a tennis visor. You can't wear those glasses.
Sorry. But anyway, no, I'm excited. So we'll see.
Cheers to next week.
Yeah. See you next Thursday.